Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Praise your holy name. This is your brother Jonathan with another lesson. Hebrews 10 and 31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Fearful, causing fear, full of fear, calamity, sudden danger, sudden attack, danger, dire, causing or attending by great fear, awful, body ill, dread, to fear very much. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Lord. When you feel fear, some fear being homeless. But just think about what the Lord, the Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, can do to you. We're going to go to Hebrews 12 and 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaking unto you as unto children, my son, despise not thou the chancing of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Chancing, correction, punishment, rebuke. So despise not. For whom the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah loves, he chastens, he scourges every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chancing, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah dealt with you as with son. For what son is he whom the Father chanceth not? But if ye be without chancement, wherefore all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. So if the Lord don't whoop that ass, you a bastard. You might not be of one of the elect. You got to go through some changes. You got to go. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh with corrected us, and we gave them reference. Shall we not much rather be in subjects unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chances us after their own pleasure, but he who for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. So the Lord is chancing us to partake in his holiness, the kingdom. Now, no chancing for present seems to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterwards it yields the peaceful fruits of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So if the Lord chancing you, it's like he chancing his son. He cares for you. He loves you. But this world is cold. So he got to do it. He got to get that iniquity out of you. He got to get that evilness up out of you. Hebrews 12:2. Looking unto Yahweh Shah, the author and the finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. So Yahweh Shah endured suffering, shame. So you as the hopeful elect, you're going to have to endure it too. It ain't no getting by this. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it's painful. Yeah, it's dreadful. But it gives you the fear of the Lord. I know some of you, when you whooped by your fathers and your mothers, but mostly by your father, and he whooped you with that belt or that switch or that switching cord. Afterwards, if you saw him even going towards that switch or picking it up to put it away, you're jumping. The same thing with the Lord. After he chancing you, that's when you really get the fear of the Lord. You hoping this never happen again. You be so friendly to people. You learn how to respect people and they mind. You don't look down on people. You don't play what you call that? Respect the person. You respect everybody. After that ass whooping. Revelations 3. And 19. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. As many as I love. So if the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah loves you, he gonna chasten you. He gonna rebuke you from that evilness and that iniquity that you got inside you. Be zealous, therefore, and repent. So you repent, you know. Man, I don't want that no more. It gets so that, you know, you hear a brother, you know, giving out the word and preaching, and he give you a scenario about, you know, you might make it out the, you know, the Jacob's trouble and get to a FEMA camp, and then he preserved you enough to get burnt in a fire. And you thinking, you know, after your chancing, in the middle of your chancing, you go and unsubscribe to the brother and get under the cover and think and hope and hope that ain't you. Like, not again. Not after that ass whooping that the Lord done gave me. You mean it's gonna end like that? You know? That's the fear of the Lord. That's the fear of that chancing, of that ass whooping. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions. So you got that fear of the Lord inside you. You fear that anything you do, if you get out of line again, The Lord gonna whoop that ass again. And it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord, of the Almighty. Sam, 2 Samuel 7:14. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of man. That's the Lord talking about his son, Yahweh Shai. So he's not being partial. He give it to Yahweh Shai too, if he get out of line. He gave it to him. So just think. You think you gonna be better than the master? Yahweh Shai is above us. So if the Lord is willing to whoop Yahweh Shai, think about what your chance is gonna be. Correction, punishment, rebuke. Some of y'all think it's a game, but it ain't no game. It hurts. Luke 12:32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So the Lord, he gonna give us the kingdom. You just gotta endure to the end. Proverbs 3:11. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, neither be weary of his correction. So despise it not, even though it hurts, even though sometimes you be in your bed hurting because of the pain, because the elements, because the sickness, because the predicaments that we're in. But we got a greater ending to it. It ain't gonna always be. But while you being chancing, it ain't gonna be beautiful. It ain't gonna be, joyfulness. Revelation 3:10. Because thou kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come all the world to try them and dwell upon the earth. So the Lord is building you up, making you strong to deal with the end, with Jacob's trouble when he tried the world. So that chancing you get gonna help you in the end. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom.